Hello children, welcome to Zero Panic Maths. Let us continue our discussion on the solution to pair of linear equations in two variables by elimination method. In the last session, we have discussed on some of the solved examples on the same elimination method. If you have not watched that video, I recommend you to watch that video first. Now in this session, let us continue on the exercise problems based on the elimination method. Okay, now solve the following pair of linear equations by the elimination method and the substitution method. They are saying by elimination and substitution both here, but it is actually elimination that contains the last step as substitution also. Let us consider that and solve these equations. Okay, now this is equation 1. Let us quickly solve this equation 2. Okay, but now by looking at equation 1, if you multiply equation 1 by 2, it actually gives me x value as equal to each other. Let us do that, or you can multiply equation 1 by 3 also, so that you will get y value as equal. Okay, anything you can do. Okay, now let us do multiply equation 1 by 2. Let me do that only. Okay, and let us cancel x first. Eliminate x, that is 2x plus 2y is equal to 2 5s are. Okay, now it is not 2, don't round it because it is value 2. Okay, 2 into 5, that is 10. So this is equation 3. It's equation 3. Now suppose if I subtract equation 2 from 3. Okay, subtract equation 2 from equation 3. Okay, second step of the elimination method. Okay, let us write 2x plus 2y of equation 3 minus, okay, let me write that an additional step because there is a minus value, you might get confused. Okay, so right side it is 10 of equation 3 and 4 of equation 2. Okay, so now let us say 2x plus 2y minus 2x, and minus into minus, it is 3y is equal to, that is 6, right? So 2x minus 2x got cancelled, and what is this? 2y plus 3y, it is 5y is equal to 6. Okay, and what does it gives me? Y is equal to 6 by 5. Y is equal to 6 by 5. Okay, now substitute this y in any one of the equation to get the value of x. Now let us substitute that into equation 1 only. Okay, substitute y in equation 1. I can say equation 1. So what I want is x. So x is equal to 5 minus y. What is y? 6 by 5. 6 by 5. So cross multiplication, 5 5s are, it is 25 minus 6 divided by 5. So that gives me x is equal to 19 by 5. So these are the two values for the pair of linear equations that satisfy these two equations. Okay, let us quickly go to the next problem. Okay, now equation 1 is this, and this is equation 2. Let us find out some value so that multiplying that makes one variable coefficient as equal. Okay, so it is 4 here, it is 4 here. So I can say multiply equation 2 by 2 so that I can get cancel y. Okay, multiply equation 2 by 2, that is value 2. Okay, what does it gives it to me is 4x minus 4y is equal to 4. That is equation 3. So add equation 1 and 3 because we have to add it because we already have minus 4 and plus 4 here. Okay. So adding equation 1 and 3. Adding equation 1 and 3. Okay. What is that? 3x plus 4y plus 4x minus 4y is equal to, you are adding, remember, 10 plus 4, right? So minus 4y plus 4y got cancelled, and what is this? 3x plus 4x is 7x is equal to 14. So x is equal to what? 14 by 7, it is 2. Now let us substitute the value of x in equation 1 because we have derived the equation the x value from equation 2 itself. Let us substitute that into equation 1. Okay, substitute x in equation 1. X in equation 1. So what does it gives me? Okay, so I'll have 4y is equal to 10 minus 3x, right? 10 minus 3x, and x value I already have. What is the x value? X value is 2, right? So it is 3 into 2, that is 10 minus 6, which is 4. So 4y is equal to 4, therefore y is equal to 1. So this is the solution. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. That satisfies both these equations. Okay, let us quickly move to the next. Okay, now solve the following pair of linear equations by elimination method and substitution method. Okay, now let us just first convert this equation also, this given equation, by taking the right to the left. Okay, let us say this is equation 1 and convert this as 9x minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0 and call it as equation 2. No problem. Okay, so now that will give us the clear picture of what to do. Okay, so there is a 9x here. If I multiply equation 1 by 3, it actually gives me 9x in equation 2 also. Sorry, equation 1 also. So multiply equation 1 by 3. Okay, so what does it gives me? 9x minus 3 5s are 15y minus 3 3 4s are 12 is equal to 0. Okay, and that we call it as equation 3. Now what we need to do is equation 3 minus equation 2. Okay, or subtract equation 2 from equation 3. Equation, I can say equation 3 minus equation 2. Okay, we are actually subtracting 2 from 3. So what does it gives me? 9x minus 15y, 9x minus 15y minus 12 and minus of, I'll write this 9x minus 2y because it has all minus, and right side there is no value because it is 0 and 0 only. Let me write it as 0 only. Okay, so let us extend this 9x minus 15y minus 12 minus 9x and minus into minus plus 2y minus into minus plus 7 is equal to 0. Okay, so that allows us to cancel x. Okay, and minus 15y plus 2y, that is minus 13y. Okay, minus 12 plus 7, that is minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, that gives us, okay, take minus 5 to that side, that will give us y is equal to 5 and minus 13 in the denominator. So that is y value, 5 by minus 13. Okay, now let us substitute 5 by minus 13 into any one of these equation to get the x value. Okay, let us substitute that in this equation only, because x value is already there. Okay, substituting x value in equation 2. Okay, substitute not x value, y value, y in equation 2. What is equation 2? 9x is equal to 2y plus 7, that is 9x is equal to 2y. What is y? 5 by minus 13. 5 by minus 13, or you can say minus 5 by 13 plus 7 plus 7. Okay, so 2 5s are, it is 10 by minus 13, or minus can be considered for the whole rational number also. Okay, plus 7. So it actually gives me 91. Okay, so that is minus 10 plus 91 divided by 13, which actually gives me 91 minus 10, that is 81 divided by 13. And what is this equal to? It is 9x. So x is equal to 81 divided by 13. Okay, and divided by 9, right? Divided by 9. I'm taking the multiplication 9 to the denominator here. 9 ones are 9 nines are. Okay, so that gives me x is equal to 9 by 13. X is equal to 9 by 13. Okay, so this is the solution for these pair of linear equations. X is equal to 9 by 13 and phi is equal to 5 by minus 13. Okay, let us quickly move to the next set of questions. Okay. Consider this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Okay, now since both the equations have the fractions in it, we can multiply both the equations by some non-zero number and make the equation a little bit easy to solve. So let us first multiply equation 1 by 6. Now why I am taking 6? Because that actually cancels both 2 and 3 from the denominator here. Okay, so what does it gives me? 6 into x by 2. Okay, 6 into x by 2 plus 6 into 2y by 3. Okay, and minus 1 into 6. Okay, I'm multiplying 6 throughout. So 2 ones are, 2 threes are will actually give me 3x. 3 ones are and 3 twos are will actually give me 2 twos are 4y is equal to minus 6. I'll call this as my equation 3. Okay, now similarly I will multiply the whole equation by 3, so that I'll just get cancel 3 from the denominator to the equation 2. Okay, multiply equation 2 by 3. Equation 2 by 3 will give me 3x minus 3 will get cancelled, or I can write that step. Okay, not to create any confusion. 3 will get cancelled anyway, and this is 3 multiplied by 3. So that will give me 3x minus y is equal to 9. Equation 4. Right? So I have 3x in both equations 3 and 4. So I can directly subtract equation 3 from equation 4. Okay, subtracting, let us write this here, equation 2. Okay, subtract equation 3 from 4. 3 from 4. What is 4? 3x minus y. 3x minus y and minus of 3x plus 4y. 3x plus 4y is equal to 9 minus of minus 6. Okay, 9 minus of minus 6. 9 minus minus 6. Okay, that is the reason we need to write that. 3x minus y minus 3x minus 4y is equal to minus of minus, that is plus 9 plus 6, that is 15, right? Okay, 3x got cancelled, and what remained here is minus 5y is equal to 15. So y is equal to 15 by 5, that is 3 with minus sign, so that is y is equal to minus 3. Okay, substitute this y is equal to minus 3 in equation 2 to find out the value of x. Okay, substitute y in equation 2. Okay, that will actually give us x is equal to 3 plus y by 3. Okay, it is already 3 plus y by 3 plus y. What is y? Minus 3 by 3, right? So this will actually give me 3 minus 1. 1 ones are 3 threes are 3 ones are cancel. This will give me 3 1. 3 minus 1, and that will give me x is equal to 2, right? So this is the solution for this equation. Okay, let us move quickly to the next. In this set of questions, we are dealing with the descriptive problems again. Okay, so let us read the problem and apply the elimination method to find out the solution for this. Okay, now what they are saying is, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. There is a fraction number, there is a number fraction. Let us assume that as x by y. Okay, assuming x as the numerator and y as the denominator, we have x by y as one fraction. And if you add 1 to the numerator, that is x plus 1, and subtract 1 from the denominator, that is x minus 1, that will be equal to 1. So assume, okay, let us assume that and start the solution. Assume x and y, assume x by y is the fraction, because that is what is needed, right? Is the fraction. Let us assume that. So what is given from the first statement? If you add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, that will be actually reduces to 1. So therefore x plus 1 divided by y minus 1 is equal to 1 is the statement, right? So what does it reduces to? X plus 1 is equal to, take y minus 1 to that side, that will actually give me y minus 1. Take minus 1 and y to this side, that will actually give me x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Equation 1. I can consider this as equation 1. And what is second? It becomes 1 by 2 if you add only 1 to the denominator. So you are adding 1 to the denominator and nothing to the numerator. That will actually make the equation as 1 by 2. That will actually make fraction as 1 by 2. Okay, and what is given? What else is given? Is x by y plus 1. You are adding only plus 1 to the denominator. Okay, that will actually reduces it to 1 by 2. That is what they are saying in the second statement, and we are asking to find the fraction. Okay, now take y plus 1 to that side and 2 to this side. That will actually give me 2x is equal to y plus 1. Okay, now what is the final equation that I'll get? Minus 1 is equal to 0. That is equation 2. Fine. Now subtract equation 1 from 2, because we already have y and y. values with same coefficient, we can cancel each other. Okay, subtract equation 1 from 2. Okay, so equation, I can write equation 2 minus 1. Equation 2 minus 1. What is equation 2? 2x minus y, 2x minus y minus 1. Okay, and minus of, what is that? X minus y plus 2. X minus y plus 2 is equal to 0, because for both the equations it is 0 on the right side. So what it will get me? 2x minus y minus 1 minus x and minus into minus, that is plus y, and minus into plus, that is minus 2, is equal to 0. Okay, that will allow us to cancel y. 2x minus x, that is x, and minus 1 minus 2, that is minus 3, is equal to 0, and that gives me x is equal to 3, taking minus 2 minus 3 to that side. Okay, now let us substitute x is equal to 3 in any one of these equations to get the value of y. Okay, now let us substitute that into equation 1. Okay, substitute in equation 1. In equation 1, what it will give me? I have the value of x, so take y to that side, will actually give me y is equal to x plus 2. Y is equal to x plus 2, and that gives me y is equal to 5, because we know the x value of x is x is 3. Okay, so x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 5 is the solution for this problem. Okay, now actually we are asked to find out the fraction. So now since we got x as 3 and y as 5, what is the fraction? Therefore the fraction is, equal to 3 by 5 is the answer. Let us quickly move to the next. Okay, now if you see the problem here, such kind of problems we have already discussed in the substitution method also. The similar problem we have here also, but we have to solve this by using the elimination method. That's all. Okay, 5 years ago, let us read this. 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. So there are two characters here, Noori and Sonu. 10 years later, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. Okay, how old are Noori and Sonu? That is our problem. That is our solution to this problem. We need to find out the solution. Okay, now let us write, let Noori's current age, Noori's present age, I can say. Okay, Noori's present age is x, and Sonu's present age is y. Okay, so since we are considering x and y are the percentages of Noori and Sonu, let us apply this. Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. Okay, 5 years ago. That is 5 years ago. So what was the age of Noori 5 years ago? That was, therefore, x minus 5 years ago. And 5 years ago, what was the age of Sonu? That was y minus 5. And that was equal to thrice of Sonu's age is the age of Noori 5 years back. So this is what the equation is. Let us resolve this to get an equation. X minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 15. Okay, take y and minus 15 this side, that will give me x minus 3y. Okay, taking minus 15 this side will become plus 15 minus 5 is 10, plus 10, this will actually give me equation 1. Okay, secondly, 10 years later means x plus 10, right? And I can say x plus 10 and y plus 10, because Sonu after 10 years it will be y plus 10. And what is the multiplication? Twice. Okay. Sonu's age multiplied by 2 will be the age of Noori after 10 years. Okay. Let us resolve this also. X plus 10 is equal to 2y plus 20. Right. So x minus 2y, take 20 to this side, will 10 minus 20 will give me minus 10 is equal to equation 2. Okay. Let us subtract equation 1 from equation 2 so that I will get x eliminated from both. Okay. Let us do that. Okay. Subtract 1 from 2. Okay. Subtract equation 1 from 2. Okay. So let us write x minus 2y minus 10 minus of x minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0 on the right side. So x minus 2y minus 10 minus x plus 3y. Okay, minus into minus I'm doing, minus into plus, that is minus 10 is equal to 0. So x will get cancelled. 3y minus 2y will actually give me 1y, single y, and minus 10 will actually give me minus 20, and that leads to y is equal to 20. That is the age of Sonu, because y is the age of Sonu. Now let us find the age of Noori by substituting y in any of these equations. Okay, I can substitute that into equation 1. Sorry, here it is equal to 0. I actually forgot to write is equal to 0 here. Is equal to 0 is the equation, because if you are taking all this to this side. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let us write it. Okay, substitute y in equation 1. What it will give me? Okay, let us take minus 3y to the right side. That will be give us minus 3y plus 3y minus 10, right? X is equal to 3y minus 10, which is actually 3 into 20 minus 10, right? So it is 60 minus 10. So x is equal to 50. So our final answer is Noori's present age. Therefore, Noori's age, let us write that Noori's age is equal to x, that is 50, and Sonu's age, you can write it in descriptive way, is equal to x is equal to 50 and y, that is equal to 20. You can write years to both. Okay, because age will be in years. Okay, that is what the solution for this problem. So if you want, you can even verify whether 50 and 20 as the present ages of Noori and Sonu will satisfy these two conditions or not. Okay, this 5 years ago and 10 years after, you can verify that yourself. Okay, let us quickly move to the third problem. Okay, again the third problem also we have seen similar kind of problem in the previous sessions. Let us do that. The sum of the digits of 2-digit number is 9. It is a 2-digit number and sum of the digits of that number is 9. Also 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of digits. Find the number. Okay, read the question carefully once again to understand what is required. Okay, sum of a 2-digit number, listen carefully, sum of the 2-digit number. Now let us assume what exactly is a two-digit number. Okay, let sum of a two-digit number. Let us assume the two digits are x and y, and x in 10 digit and y in unit digit, as we considered this for the other examples in the previous sessions we have discussed, if you remember. Okay, let x be tens digit number, x be tens digit number, and y be unit digit. You can say y be two digit unit digit number. So what will be the number then? What will be the number? The number will be, therefore the number is, the actual number is 10 into x plus y, right? Let us assume this as equation 1. Okay, actually we don't need that, but let us assume that as equation 1. So it is x digit, x in tens digit and y in unit digit. Assume this. Okay, now what is given? Two digit, that the sum of the two digits is actually 9. So what are the digits we considered? X and y. So therefore what is given to us is x plus y is equal to 9. We can consider this as equation 2. Okay, understood this point? Okay, now let us consider what exactly is this. 9 times this number, 9 times this number, that is 9 into 10x plus y. This is the number, right? 9 times of that number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Okay, let us first obtain that number by reversing the digits, by reversing the digits. Okay, now let listen carefully. Let the reverse number, let the reverse number is equal to, we have to reverse the digits. Okay, in place of x it is y, y in place of x. Okay, will be 10y plus x. It is a reverse number, right? So the actual number is 10x plus y, and the reverse number is 10y plus x. Remember this. Okay, now what they are saying, 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Twice of the reverse number. Twice of the reverse number is this, 2 into 10y plus x is equal to 9 times this number. 9 times this number. Okay, 10x plus y. Okay, hope you understood this point. Okay, let us resolve this and get one more equation. We already have one equation, x plus y is equal to 9. Let us resolve this also. It is 20y, okay, plus 2x is equal to 90x plus 9y. So what exactly we are going to get is 90x minus 2x. Okay, so let me write this as 90x minus 2x. I'm taking 2x to that side. Okay, and keeping 9y to that side only, and taking 20y to that side. Minus 20y is equal to 0. I've taken both to that side and reversed it. Okay, understood this point? Okay, just to keep the value of x as positive, that's all, nothing else I'm doing it here. So 88x and 9y minus 20y is actually minus 11y is equal to 0. Okay, let us consider that as equation what? 3. That is equation 3. Okay, now what can we do is, just to eliminate y, we can multiply equation 2 by 11. Okay, so that I can subtract that value from here. Okay, multiply equation 2 by 11. Multiply equation 2 by 11 will actually give me 11x plus 11y. 11x plus 11y is equal to, it is 9, right? So 99. Okay, this is equation 4. Now I have minus 11y here plus 11y here, so add both. Okay, adding equation 3 and 4, adding equation 3 and 4. Okay, 88x minus 11y, 88x minus 11y plus 11x plus 11y is equal to 0 plus 99, that is actually 99. Okay, 11y minus 11y plus will get cancelled, and 88x plus 11x, that is 99x, is equal to 99. Therefore x is equal to 99 by 99, that is 1. X is 1. Now substitute the value of x in equation 2 to get the value of y. Okay, so from equation 2 I can say, from equation 2 I can say, so I have the value of x, right? So y is equal to 9 minus x, that is y is equal to 9 minus x. So therefore that is y is equal to 1, because sorry, y is equal to 8, y is equal to 8 because that is x is equal to 1. So what is asked? Find the number. What do we need is the number which is made of x in tens digit and y in units digit. So therefore the number is, what is the number? 10 into x, which is 1, plus y, right? That is 8. So 10 into 1, 10 plus 8 is 18. So 18 is the number that we need to find out. Understood? Okay, let us move to the next number. Okay, now this is a little bit different. Okay, let us find out what is given and how do we convert this into an equation. Okay, Meena went to a bank to withdraw 2000 rupees. Okay, so since some number is given, that will be helpful for us. Let us underline that. She asked cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes. Rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes. Mark that also. Okay. Meena got 25 notes in all. So totally there are 25 notes. Okay. Find how many notes of rupees 50. How many, when it is said as how many, then we should be considering that is one is x and another is y. Okay. That is what, that is how you actually convert your problem into equation. So how many notes of rupees 50? Okay, I assume this is x. Notes, number of notes of rupees 50 as x, and number of notes of rupees 100 as y, and solve this problem. That is what our approach is. Okay, let number of rupees 50 notes, number of rupees 50 notes is equal to x, because that is what is asked, and number of rupees 100 notes, rupees 100 notes is equal to y. Okay, and what they told is Meena got total of 25 notes. If x is the number of 50 notes and y is the number of 100 notes, then x plus 5 is equal to 25 is one thing that is given. Okay, therefore x plus y is equal to 25 is one equation for me, right? Because total number of notes they told that she got is 25 notes, and x is 50 number notes and y is number of 100 notes. Okay, let us continue. What else is told is she actually gave asked the cashier to give her only 50 notes, that is x into 50 and y into 100. Okay, because x is number 50 and I can say, so total is 2000, so x number of 50 notes, that actually gives me 50x, plus y number of 100 notes, y number of 100 notes is equal to 2000. That is my equation 2. You understood this? I can still reduce this equation by dividing 50. We can reduce this equation still to some extent. Okay, so divide by 50 will actually give me x by x plus 2y, because 100 by 50 is 2 and this is 2000 by 50, it is actually 40. So now I can call this as equation 2. Okay, let us assume this as equation 2. Okay, sorry. Okay, let us this as equation. Now why did I reduce this? Because I can directly now eliminate x from both the equations. Okay. Okay, now subtract equation 1 from equation 2. Subtract equation 1 from 2. Okay, what it will give me? X plus 2y minus x minus y minus x minus y is equal to 40 minus 25. 40 minus 25. So x cancels. 2y minus y is equal to y, and 40 minus 25 is 15. So y value, which is the number of 100 notes, is 15. Okay, now let us substitute y into equation 1. Okay, substitute in equation 1. Okay, what is equation 1? X plus y. So I have y, so x is equal to 25 minus y. X is equal to 25 minus y, which is 25 minus 15, right? Y is equal to 15. So therefore x is equal to 10, which is the number of 50 notes. Okay, so what they are asking, find how many number of notes. Okay, so therefore the number of rupees 50 notes, number of rupees 50 notes is equal to x, is equal to, what is x? That is 10. And the number of rupees 100 notes is equal to y, is equal to 15, is equal to 15 is the solution to this problem. Let us, you can verify that also. So what they are saying is number of 50 notes, number of 50 notes is 10. Okay, so what is that? 10 into 50, that is 500, right? And 15 notes are of 100. 15 into 100, that is 1500. Okay, does it give me 2000? And that is what the value that Meena wanted to have it from the bank. Okay, so this is the solution for this problem. Let us look at the next problem quickly. Okay, so a lending library fixed the charge for the first 3 days. Okay, there is a library, and if you bring some books from the library, there is a rule for the payment. And what is that? There is a fixed charge for the first 3 days. For the first 3 days, there is a fixed value they will charge, and an additional for each day. Okay, these are the two values that we need to consider, assuming x is the fixed charge and y is the additional charge per day, or you can say y is per day charge. Okay, now what is the statement that actually gives us the equations? Sarita paid 27 for a book kept for 7 days. Okay, while Susie paid 21 rupees. Okay, it is actually rupees, right? It is actually rupees. Whatever you can see here as hyphen, it is rupees. Okay, 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. You mark those also. 7 days 27, and 5 days 21. And what else? For 3 days it is a fixed charge, and for additional it is per day charge. Okay, let us consider what is required. Find the fixed charge and the charge for each extra day. So fixed charge, I will consider it as x, and each extra day I will consider it as y. Okay, let us start that. Let fixed charge is equal to rupees x, rupees x, and charge per day, and charge per day is equal to rupees y. Okay, that is the information that we can get from the first part. Okay, now what is secondly? They have given Sarita paid 27 rupees for a book kept for 7 days. So if the book is kept for 7 days, what is per day charge is y. Okay, and out of 7 days, the first 3 days is a fixed charge, right? Out of 7 days, first 3 days they have to pay a fixed charge. Where is that? Okay, 3 days. It is actually fixed charge. So therefore, out of 7 days, I will consider 3 days as x only, because that is fixed charge. And plus what is the remaining days? 3 plus 4 is 7, right? Remaining days is 4, and 4 days will be charged per day basis. Okay, so x plus 4y, if she has kept it for 7 days, it is 3 days fixed charge, 4 days per day charge will actually give me 27 rupees. So x plus 4y is equal to 27 is my equation 1. Secondly, similarly, there is a 5 day charges to Susie, and out of 5 days, 3 days is fixed charge, right? And 3 days is fixed charge for Susie, and out of 5 days, 3 days fixed means 2 days per day, right? X plus 2y is equal to how much did she paid is 21. So that is equation 2 for us, right? Now solve the equations and get the solution. Okay, now let us subtract equation 2 from 1. Okay, equation 2, because we already have x here, equation 2 minus equation 1 will x plus 4y, x plus 4y minus x minus 2y is equal to 27 minus 21. 27 minus 21. So x got cancelled here. 4y minus 2y, it is 2y, is equal to 27 minus 21, which is 6. So y is equal to 6 by 2, that is 3. So rupees 3 is the per day charge. Rupees 3 is the per day charge. Now we'll have to find out the fixed charge by substituting y in any of these two equations. Okay, let us substitute y in equation 2. Okay, substitute y, substitute y in equation 2. Okay, let us quickly do that. Okay, x is equal to 21 minus 2y, right? X is equal to 21 minus 2y. What is y? Y is 3. Okay, 21 minus 6. So x is equal to 15 is the fixed charge. 15 is the fixed charge. So therefore, the fixed charge, they are finding the fixed charge and per day charge, right? Fixed day charge is x is equal to rupees 15, and per day charge, you can say per day charge is equal to y is equal to what is it is rupees 3, rupees 3. So this is the solution to what is being asked here, fixed charge and the charge for the extra days. So now this is about the exercise problems based on the elimination method. Now we are at the end of this chapter. Finally, we are observing that what all we have studied in the whole chapter. Okay, what all we studied in the whole chapter. This chapter is about solving the pair of linear equations in two variables by three different methods, and one method out of that is graphical method, and the other method is algebraic method. Okay, algebraic method we studied substitution and elimination method. Okay, now next, graphical method. In graphical method, what did we study is, if the graph of two lines are intersecting, if the two lines are intersecting, okay, we have seen so many problems on that unique solution, and the crossing point is the solution of that two pair of linear equations, and that is consistent. Okay, and if the lines are similar, we call them as coincident, and they have many solutions. And if the lines are not at all crossing each other, and if they are parallel, they will not have any solution, and it is inconsistent. That is what we have studied in this chapter. And finally, if there are two pair of linear equations represented by a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, then those two pair of linear equations, there are three conditions that we have seen using that table. If you remember, in the some previous sessions, we have seen that if the ratio of a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, that is coefficient of x1 x in both equations, if it is not equal, then the lines will give us consistent lines. And if the two first ratios a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 are equal, but that is not equal to the constant term ratio, then that is called as inconsistent lines. Okay, and if all the three ratios are equal, then those lines are dependent lines, and dependent lines are always consistent. Okay, so this completes the whole of chapter 3. Okay, let us continue on the next chapters in the next session. Okay, thank you.